Scoor korting met iedere goal van Oranje. Voor Launch heeft van 11 juni tot en met 9 juli een actie waarbij je 1% korting krijgt per doelpunt van het Nederlands elftal. Hou de doelpunten dus in de gaten en kijk op voorlaunch.nl.
Ja, we zijn hier weer bij Kaos TV. Beste kijkers, ik sta hier met Dennis Wallenberg, aka Walle. Hij heeft net gespeeld tegen het Franse Burning. Well, Dennis, how did it go?
Well, we knew going into the match that Burning was a really good team. It has some of the old French players, and we tried our very best not to underestimate them, and we still started out bad. Only got 5 T rounds, but 5 is kind of the minimum you can take and still win the match, because we had a good CT half, so anything less than 5 would have lost us the match.
Okay, because you guys played the nuke?
Yeah, we played nuke, and I don't think that we're very comfortable on it, and we don't know anything about Burning, so it's kind of a random matchup because we never play each other, but it was a good game, I think.
Okay, so you guys just used some random tactics to beat them?
Well, we play kind of improvised, so it might get a bit random, but I mean, it's like that in tight games. You gotta improvise and try new stuff, and well, we managed to win by a small margin.
Yeah, okay, but the win is a win. And tell me something about your next match. Who's the opponent?
I don't know actually, because tomorrow we have a new group play to decide who goes on to the. I'm not sure, but there's to the next round. So it's going to be a new group stage tomorrow, and it's going to be even better teams in those groups. So it's going to be interesting, I think.
It's going to be very hard. And what's in your vision? What's the best opponent here at this tournament? Is it Fnatic?
I think there are many really good teams here, but I think that's Fnatic, MTW, Mouse Sports, and maybe the Polish team. FX, I think.
Oh yes, Frag Executors, yes.
So there are like 5 really good teams, and then there are, I don't know, 15 good teams who can beat you on any given day. So it's a tough tournament.
Okay, and what about Navi? They just they are rising. What about them? They were not very good a few months ago, but then they were.
Yeah, I actually forgot about them. They are a really good team too, but. Well, I guess that they always had good players. The players were always good, but they were in different teams all along. And then I guess when they found their mix of players and then someone who were willing to let them practice and play as much as they could. I mean, Arbalet's sponsoring Navi, and they can just focus on CS and have 5 really good players. I think that's what did it for them. They could really focus on CS and make their Ukrainian dream lineup.
Deze week wordt er naast de doelpuntenkorting ook nog eens een Cooler Master muis weggegeven. Te weten een CM Storm Sentinel Advanced muis met BattlePad muismat. Maak kans op deze muis door de actiecode Sentinel Advanced te mailen naar actie@voorlaunch.nl.
How did it go?
Well, we managed to take down the first map, +2, and actually the two first maps were okay for us. We wanted to play +2 and Train, so we thought that we would have a good chance on Train 2, but we never got into the match at all. So, and then on Inferno, the same story as Train. So. I mean, we were happy with +2 and Train, but unfortunately our game wasn't good enough on the last 2.
Yeah, because did you know Navi haven't lost any match ever on the Train?
No, I didn't.
Okay, I just spoke to Zero Gravity. He told us we didn't lost on the Train ever. But you lost. What you gonna do now? You gonna prepare for the next event?
Yeah, well, I don't know. We're gonna have like 1 or 2 days off when we get home, and then we're gonna start playing again and try to improve what went wrong here and try to figure out what we can do better. So a few days off and then focus on the next tournament.
Okay, and they made, in the Dust 2, they made counter tactics against you, but they told us it didn't work. Did you notice that?
Well, we did too. I mean, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. It's really hard to anti-attack.
Yeah, you never know what happens, yeah, of course. Well, the first map, yeah, you did it very well, but then the second map, yeah, your team, yeah, it didn't work out. So you're gonna spot some HLTV demos from your own team, and then you're gonna prepare for the next event with those demos.
Well, yeah, probably. I mean, we're gonna try to figure out what we did wrong. I mean, our game on train isn't usually that bad. I mean, they were just playing really well and we weren't winning our rounds. So, I mean, it can happen that even though on one of your good maps you're gonna be, I mean, we were down 2-13, 3-12, and if you lose the wrong rounds, you're gonna lose the map. Yeah. So we might change some things, but I'm not sure how much.
Okay, and what are you gonna do with the money?
I have no idea. Maybe take a trip sometime when I don't have any CS to play.
Okay.
Vacation.
Because you guys practice a lot a week. Did you knew you're gonna face Navi at the start?
No, I wouldn't say so. I thought we would face MTW in the final because they have been looking really good lately. So we probably thought that it would be either Navi or MTW, but I mean 50-50.